Yeah, that could be a problem. What to do about that? Well, I guess I got pillar myself up there and kind of try and push him back in. Afraid of that creeper though. Maybe. Ah, there we go. Spider's partway in. Ooh, stay back. Oh, you're not quite. Oh, just need one more. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of scary. Hey guys, welcome back. Been making some changes here. Let's take a step back so you guys can see this a little bit better. So as you can see, this looks a little bit different from the last time. And I've made a lot of changes to this. I've been working on it. I put quite a few hours into figuring out what I was doing wrong and how to get this to work right. It turns out that in order for these sheep and cows to flow through the system properly, we need to have 2 blocks worth of space here. Otherwise, the sheep and the cows that are in these little pens bump into the guys trying to pass through back there. And so what happens is they keep bumping into them and they stay and they won't pass through the system until like another sheep or a cow comes through and pushes them on their way, and then the one that was stuck originally gets stuck until somebody else pushes them. So that wasn't working at all. So I decided the best thing to do was to make it too wide. I had to play around with the water channels quite a lot to get these things to work right. The way this is set up now, let's see. So when the sheep come out of that area there where they're cycling through, and when they drop down from up above, they land in a too wide stream here. This pushes them this way, and then right above that I have a diagonal stream that pushes them diagonally this way towards the other mobs. So if there's a space available, they'll get pushed in there. Otherwise, they'll just keep moving along into the water elevator back here, come up, go across the top, and back through the system again. So that's pretty similar to the way we left off the last episode. So some of the other changes that I made were inspired by TheEdwardba. Sorry if I butchered your name there. But as you can see here, I have glowstone on the bottom with a redstone torch on it. And what the redstone torches are about is underneath these pressure plates, there is a redstone torch. I guess it's on the side over here. Yeah. A redstone torch on the side. So when that gets pressed, this turns off, which will turn this on. And it goes up through the system, and that connects to the pressure plate. Sorry, that connects to the piston. So I'll show you how this works. Yeah, I need to go grab my shears real quick. Ooh, lag. Got all sorts of stuff in my inventory. Okay, well, should probably make this more of a demonstration by grabbing some dye. Okay, so with this system, it's set up so you can milk your cows or dye your sheep. So the sheep's right here, let's dye it. Let's shear it. And it automatically gets killed. Okay, it's dead. Let's pick up the drops. Next sheep comes into place. Dye that. Shear that. It gets killed. And we can just get rid of those cows. We don't need them. Hey, look, another cow. Or another sheep. Dye that one. Shear it. Let's pick up these things so these spots open. Oop. Yeah, so I think the way this is set up now is really cool. It automatically kills your sheep for you. All you gotta do is just pick up the items to let another mob in there. You can also manually flip the lever above if you want to, or you can just throw an item onto the pressure plate, whichever you want to do. Now the pressure or the spot won't open until you take the items off the pressure plate. That's part of the automatic killing mechanism. So once you get those items, the next mob available will pop right in there. Once again, if it's a sheep, dye it, shear it, and move on to the next animal. Now some people were asking about milking the cows and stuff and if that was going to be a problem or not. Well, no, it's not at all. You can milk them just about every single time. See, you got milk there. Milk. So, I know a lot of people had problems milking these guys before, but it's not really an issue in this system. I think the trick for milking cows is you got to be a little bit below where they're standing, and since these guys are floating up in the water like this, you can get it just about every single time. Every once in a while you won't be able to get it, like if they're at the lowest point. Let's see. Nope, I still got it. Oh, that time I didn't get it. Nope, no milk. There we go. Yeah, so not exactly sure how the cows work, why you can get it sometimes and you can't get it other times, but it seems to be that with this setup anyway, I can get it nearly every single time. Yeah. So I think that this system is now set up about where I want it. I don't think there's really much other improvement I can do. One of the flaws that I have seen in this system though is if you start killing off all these mobs and there's only a couple left, the way the water streams are in the system here. Oh, let me get these items. The sheep and the cows that come back here into this water elevator, they get stuck on these half slabs. You can kind of see them right there because there's nobody to push them through, and it's kind of a dead spot in the water system. I'm not exactly sure how to fix that properly, or if there's even a way to fix it. See if I can kill these guys off real quick so I can show you that happening. Oop, not enough. There we go. Yeah, so you can see back there, there is a sheep just standing there chilling out, not moving anywhere. And that's because he is standing on a dead spot. And sometimes these guys just keep moving through the system, other times they'll just stand there and not move. But if you got a good circulation of animals here, it's not a problem. They all bump each other and they keep going through the system. But it's not all the time that they stay like that. But they will sometimes, if there's like no other animals here, they will just kind of like put their head in the water and just drown. Yeah, so that's one flaw in this so far. And like I said, I don't really know what I can do to fix that. Because if I have water streams pushing into like this water here, this water starts backflowing and then it pushes the animals away from it. So, yeah, like I said, I don't really know what I can do to fix that. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay, another thing I wanted to work on today was the hostile mobs. I want to make that tube where they drop down 3 wide, because the spiders that are clogging up the system there are becoming really annoying. Wow, lag. And I'm pretty sure if we make that 3 wide at the top, they should fall through the tube, not clog up where they all collect at the top a lot easier. And I think it should overall be better. So let me clean up my inventory here, put some stuff away, get some stuff ready. We'll take a look at that real quick. Yeah, another thing you guys might notice is I no longer have my nether portal here. It's not in the way anymore. I moved it back here behind the little shed or workshop or whatever you want to call it. So that's where that is now. I haven't lit it and tested to make sure it still connects. But I am almost 100% positive it's going to come out in the same spot in the nether. So I'm not really worried about it. Okay, so there's 2 different ways we could do this. We could make this 3 wide and extend it this side. And if we do that, this source block of water that's going diagonally this way is going to have to be moved over 1. So any mobs that land in this side will all get pushed into the water stream, which means everything on this side is going to have to be moved. Don't really think that's the way we want to go. Now if we move it over 1, so it's 3 wide on this side, well, I think that's probably the less of the 2. Let's see, if we get rid of this and that, yeah, we're not really gonna have to move anything. Whoop. Whoa, careful. That would have been bad. Yeah, so yeah, I think this is the way I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pillar up there and just start adding on glass on this side, taking away the extra stuff. Well, everybody out there that hates glass breaking, I'll probably spare you. And I'm gonna do the rest of this off camera. Okay, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, well I got the glass put in place. It's now 3 wide. I still need to open it up at the top, but I think I might have run into a problem here. I was just kind of looking at the way this is set up. Now this is pushing diagonally to this corner, but the 2 wide part for the spiders are over here. So what I'm thinking is probably going to happen is the spider's going to get caught in this corner. I think this stuff is going to need to be moved over 1 square. So the tube for the spiders is down this one and down this one. Yeah, let's turn this on and just see what happens. Hopefully it's not going to be as big of an issue as I think it's going to be, but more than likely I think we're going to get some spiders stuck in there. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I think I'm gonna have to move the spider path over 1 block so it's in this corner. Well, I'm gonna have to go cook up more glass because I don't think I got enough to deal with all that. So I'm gonna do that, get some glass cooking, and I think I'll move that all off camera. Okay guys, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I got this set up, moved everything over where it needs to be. Glad I cooked up a lot of glass. And guys, I do realize if I would have moved this over one block this way, it would be a lot less work. But the way I have it set up now is I'm actually able to compact this a little bit more, so I got some room between this ladder and this now, an extra square there. And this is less wide. Overall, like, this all gets moved over one block. Yeah, so let's test this out real quick and make sure everything's working right. And then once that's done, we'll head up there and take out that extra block. And then hopefully the spiders will just drop through. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, there's a spider. Okay, looks like that's probably working. I'd like to see a couple more spiders though. Okay, it looks like the spiders are filtering through the system. We're getting all their drops. Looks like everything is set up the way we need it. Now it's just time to go up there and make that wider so the spiders aren't clogging up the drop point. Okay, let's set this on peaceful and head up there. Okay, I think, which side is it? Okay, yeah, I need to take it down on this side over here. Let's throw some torches in here so we can kind of see what we're doing. So I need to block the water right there. Ooh, that's... Oh, I didn't even realize I was going to have to worry about that. Okay, so that needs to go like that. And that one there. Okay, I think that's all there is to it. Now I need to remove that dirt and try and get out of here alive. Okay, there's that and that. Let's use all the water flowing. Yep. Okay, that should be it. Yeah, that looks right. Let's turn this on and see what happens. Okay, got mobs everywhere. Just interested if they are going to freely drop down or if they're going to clog up. Okay, that spider just kind of went through, no problem. Okay, well, I'm going to let this run for a little bit and see if we get any clogging problems, and I'll be back in just a short while. Okay, well, I've been watching this for quite a while now, and I haven't seen anything clogging up there except for when there was like 3 or 4 spiders. And after about 5 seconds, they worked themselves out and made it through the system. So I think making that 3 wide solves the problem of having the mobs clogging because of the spiders. Now, the next problem then I'm trying to, figure out is, do I really want to have the spiders separated from the tall mobs and then kill them separately like this? Or would it be better to just actually have like a lava blade and just kill everything? Because the faster these guys die, the faster more mobs can respawn. And even if you lose a little bit of drops from the spiders from the lava blade, I mean, enough of them die from impact that I don't really know if it's going to be an issue. I think it might be faster just having them all go into like a single killing trap instead of separating them and having them bounce around like that and whatever else. If you look at the E number in the upper left, you can see that I have 220 items, unless there's some squid behind there somewhere. But so I would say this is getting pretty efficient. So far, I still have some caves to light up, and I could probably add a third layer spawn pads to make this even better. I'm probably going to have to go up there and raise those spawn pads up to 3 high. Yeah, that's something else I need to work out, is the spider jockeys. I think I should probably add like a water source block right there, so when these guys come through, if they don't die from the fall, they'll just come up and drown. But yeah, having about 220 entities, mob drops at any given time, I think is pretty good for the system. I think before I was only having anywhere between 100 and 150, so it's getting more efficient. I also lit up a pretty big cave earlier today. It was in the southeast corner. Okay guys, I think that's probably going to do it for today. Let me know your thoughts on if I should make this like, you know, just a lava blade and kill everybody at once in one fell swoop. I'm not sure how much better that would be and how many items I'd lose. I mean, but it's just string from spiders that I'd really be losing. And that's not really worth much, especially since now I have this passive mob spawner. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this setup. The changes I've made. It's a lot more complicated than it was when I built it the last episode. And if you guys are interested in this, I might do a tutorial. Okay guys, thanks for watching. See ya next time.